You are working on your belief that you will have enough. Okay? You are releasing the belief that I will never have enough. Some of you, this started at a really young age where you can remember, or you don't remember, but you just know that this was something that was instilled in you at a very young age, that you will never have enough, this scarcity mindset, okay? Some of you, this is completely ancestral, that this was carried down through generations. So maybe you're sitting there being like, I feel like I'll never have enough, but I don't know why I feel this way, because everything in my external reality tells me that I'm fine, but I just don't feel safe. I don't feel like I have enough. I feel like I will never have enough. If that is you, this is your message today, is that this is ancestral, okay? Some of you, you were conditioned subconsciously in this lifetime. Others, it could be ancestral, okay? Others, it could be past lives, if that's something that you believe in, okay? Whether you do or don't, we can all agree that ancestral lineage and imprints does affect us. So this message is confirmation. If you are currently going through the healing, that you are on the right track. If you know this is something that you would like to heal, but don't know how or where to start, this channel is going to help you, okay? It's about bringing this to the collective's awareness so that we can transmute this energy, so that we can start believing in what we want to believe. We release the emotion that I'll never have enough. What do you want to believe? Do you want to believe that you do have enough, that I will always have enough? Or is it more believable for you to say, my needs are met? Okay, start getting really curious about what feels comfortable to you and what you want to believe. Okay, because when we're releasing beliefs like this, it's really important that we not only release it from the subconscious, from the body, from the chakra, which is possible. And we do it here on this channel, on my Patreon and personalized sessions. But then I also believe it's about removing the emotional anchor that ties that belief in, okay? For a lot of you, it's a feeling of depression, especially the belief that I will never have enough. For a lot of you in the collective, this belief is anchored because of the emotion of depression, especially in the solar plexus region, okay? If we believe that we'll never have enough, subconsciously or consciously, that is very depressing. It dims our light. It dims our confidence. It dims our hope. It dims our resilience. Okay? So if you resonate with this message, you are here for a reason. You are here for a reason, okay? Also, with this release of the belief that I'll never have enough, and the release of this emotion of depression, that feeling of depression, this message is a sign that if you are currently going through the inner healing work, you are on the right track, period. You are on the right track if you see this message. If it is something that you feel like you currently aren't healing, but it's something that you want to heal, this message is to confirm that you are on the right track, okay? You have found your healing that you have been looking for, okay? With this energy of releasing the belief that I'll never have enough, we are aligning to a spirit of deep grace. Grace for ourselves, self-grace, and also grace for others. Because when we have grace for ourselves, we have grace for others around us. We have to start inward. We have to start with ourselves. Giving ourselves grace giving ourselves self-compassion, giving others grace, giving others self-compassion. This is really important because what I'm hearing is it's really important because we were doing the best that we could be doing. Okay? You were doing the best that you could do. We release the emotion of regret. You are releasing the emotion of regret. Whether you are doing it now, if not, this is a sign that you will release the regret. I'm hearing regret of lost time. If you would have known how to release the feeling that I'll never have enough, or that deep subconscious feeling that you would never have enough, you would have done it a long time ago. This space is about bringing this to your awareness and giving you the tools to be able to release it, okay? All healing is self-healing. So as a Reiki master and intuitive healer, I just open up a space for you to heal. I give you the tools and the wisdom and the space to help guide it, but you are doing all of this healing yourself. All healing is self-healing. If you are not at the frequency of this type of healing, you would not be watching this video. You would not resonate with this video. You would not be drawn to this video, okay? But all healing is self-healing. It's about intention. So if you are here, know that, okay? You are releasing the regret of lost time. Some of you are beating yourself up because it's like, why do I feel this way? Why did I feel this way that I'll never have enough? Because I have so much, or my needs are always met. Why do I feel this way? Why did I feel that way? Why did I spend all of my energy in feeling this low vibration? Because it blocked me from so much abundance and love and manifestation and joy and happiness. Okay? You are releasing that regret. Okay? You are releasing that regret. You are no longer going to be succumb to that regret, that energy of regret. I don't believe in regrets. I always tell people, think of it as something that you can gain wisdom from, something that you can learn from. Even on the things that we are least proud of in our lives, use it for wisdom and know that you will never do that again, or you will never embody that energy again. And then giving yourself grace to move forward. Holding on to regret is just living on the past, and we know if we live in the past, then we're going to call it into our present reality, and then it's going to go into the future. So if we're living in a state of regret, we're just calling it for our future, which means that it's just this never-ending cycle that we're constantly going to feel this regret, lack of grace, feeling like we'll never have enough. It ends today. It's ending now. Okay, so if you are here, this is your message that you are on the right track. I feel like for some of you, this stemmed from a feeling of, so we talked about ancestral, okay, so this could be very much ancestral. If it's something that happened in this lifetime and you know it happened in this lifetime, what I want to share with you is it could be from, feeling lack, of course, lack of material possessions, lack of any, abundance, financially. It could be love. Like when we think of the emotion that, or the belief that I'll never have enough, it could be anything. I'll never have enough love. I'll never have enough joy. I'll never have enough money. I'll never have enough friends. I'll never have enough support, whatever that looks like for you. And what I'm being told is that for some of you, it's because you have felt a deep sense of abandonment in your life. a deep sense of rejection, abandonment. So then how you overcompensated for that abandonment and rejection is that you overcompensated by feeling like you had to be the best at everything. I hear, if you're not first, you're last. You instilled this really deep sense of competition where subconsciously or consciously you felt like you had to be the best at everything. Maybe you were told this. Maybe you were compared to others growing up, whether that was siblings or friends around you or just other groups of people around you. There was some sort of comparison. You felt abandoned because you felt less than. You felt abandoned. You felt less than as a result. And for you to earn recognition and try to overcompensate that feeling of abandonment and rejection, it was almost as if you started to overcompensate by being the best at everything that you did. Go, 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 do, overextending that solar plexus energy. And it still doesn't feel like enough. Even if you're someone who has all these awards and all of these recognitions and all of this is behind your name, that you're like the best and everyone looks at you as if you're the best, and people look at you and admire you and they want to not be like you, but they really look up to you and they admire you, and you're a role model for some people. You still don't feel good enough. You still feel like you will never have enough. It is a rat race. It is a overextension, because in reality what you are trying to do is to fill the void that you'll never have enough. Okay, maybe you are not aware of this message. If you resonate with this is to tell you where the root is coming from. It is the belief that I'll never have enough, the feeling of depression because of it, the feeling of abandonment, the feeling of rejection, this over sense of competition. That is where it's coming from. But it all is stemming from the belief that I will never have enough. Okay? This video is to give you clarity. This video is to give you confirmation. It's to give you a voice to what you're feeling, but you may have not been able to pinpoint what it is. And another thing that I want to share with you is, aligning to grace, giving ourselves grace and self-compassion. It's really important that we do so because this is very common. Very common. These beliefs are so common. As a Reiki master, intuitive healer, working with energy, helping people on their journeys, all of these emotions and beliefs come up daily. So it's really about, the first step is to have the awareness, and I'm seeing 444 as soon as I say that, the awareness of what the issue actually is. It's not that you're not doing enough. It's not that you feel like you are not serving yourself or serving others. It's not that you aren't doing your best. It's not that you're overthinking. I feel like a lot of you guys are overthinking, and telling yourself, snap out of this. Why do I feel this way? It's truly subconscious, deeply ingrained programming that, whether it was in this lifetime or ancestral, especially if it's ancestral, that could even be more confusing because, but I want you to get really curious. Ask yourself, even if you don't know, ask your loved ones, did our family feel like they'll never have enough? Ask, like, be inquisitive. Even if you don't know, ask your family around you if you can, what did great grandma or my great grandparents think? What did they go through? And I guarantee you will get some clarification, and that it's all going to make sense. Because think about that. If they had a deep feeling that I'll never have enough and deep depression, it's going to obviously pass down to generations through ancestral coding, through gene expression. Of course it's going to. So it's about awareness. Also, one thing that I want to say is as I'm delivering this message to you, I'm feeling throat chakra release, which to me, and I'm seeing blue, so which to me that means that because of this awareness, you are able to feel heard, supported, valued, validated, and more importantly, you feel seen. And you feel like for once you find you're able to express like how you really feel, like this makes sense. This can be very cathartic for you. You may even get emotional when I tell you this. Okay? It's breaking up energy in these lower chakras and you're finally able to release it, okay? So, this message is a confirmation that if you're doing the healing work, you are on the right track. If you know this is something that you need to start working on, if you feel like it's been weighing you down, or if you felt this scarcity mindset that you'll never have enough, but you don't know where it really came from or originated from, this is to tell you you're on the right track and the reasoning behind this, okay? As a Reiki master and intuitive healer, I would recommend subscribing to this channel because each week we do collective energy healing sessions where I use Reiki and intuitive healing. All of these emotions and belief systems, the belief that I'll never have enough, depression, a spirit of grace, abandonment, okay? Releasing the spirit of competition, all of that has been released on my Patreon. Okay? I did a 40-minute healing session to release it. So if you need assistance in your healing journey, I would highly recommend joining my Patreon, subscribing to this YouTube channel, because we get into some deep things here, okay? It's all about, the first step is all about awareness. Awareness of what it is that we want to change, what it is that no longer serves us, and what is the new frequency that we want to embody. Once you have those pieces and knowing the right person to go to, which is this channel, the Patreon, it gets easy. It gets really easy and it feels so good. A lot of people think that healing is this scary, like, just this scary thing, uncomfortable thing, which it can be, but think about how much better you're going to feel on the other side. And what I've always witnessed is that the healing journey can be long itself, but healing feels really good. It feels really cathartic. It feels really releasing. So this is your message. You are on the right track. You are here for a reason. We are releasing what no longer serves and aligning to our highest potential. Thank you for being here.